A 2019 clinical trial published in Aging Cell made international headlines. Participants who completed a 9-month intervention involving growth hormone, DHEA, and metformin showed an average biological age reversal of 2.5 years. This wasn't a mouse study. These were real humans, measured using validated epigenetic clocks. It was the first direct human evidence that biological aging can be reversed, not just slowed. The science of aging has fundamentally shifted in the last decade. We now know aging is not simply a biological clock that runs at a fixed speed. It has measurable molecular hallmarks, every one of which can be influenced by specific interventions. In this video, we are going to see what those hallmarks are, what the longevity research says actually reverses them, and what a practical protocol looks like based on current evidence. The biological framework for aging reversal comes from several landmark papers. The Hallmarks of Aging, published in Cell in 2013, gave science a unified model of what goes wrong as we age. The epigenetic clock, developed by Steve Horvath, gave us a way to measure biological age precisely. And the 2019 TRIM trial demonstrated reversal in humans for the first time. These are the scientific pillars underlying modern longevity research. The dominant assumption about aging is that it's linear, inevitable, and primarily genetic. The epigenetic research dismantles all three parts of that assumption. Biological age, measured by DNA methylation patterns, is distinct from chronological age. Identical twins diverge dramatically in biological age based on lifestyle. And interventions have now demonstrated measurable reversal. Genetics sets a range, but behavior determines where within that range you land. One of the most alarming findings from epigenetic clock research is that lifestyle factors can accelerate biological aging significantly. Chronic psychological stress accelerates the epigenetic clock by an estimated 1.5 to 2 years. Smoking advances biological age by up to 10 years. Poor sleep quality is associated with up to a 15-year increase in biological age markers in severe cases. These aren't small effects. They represent measurable physiological damage. Most people approach longevity with 1 or 2 changes: better diet, more exercise, while leaving the other hallmarks of aging unaddressed. The science now recognizes 12 distinct hallmarks: genomic instability, telomere attrition, epigenetic alterations, loss of proteostasis, nutrient-sensing dysregulation, mitochondrial dysfunction, cellular senescence, stem cell exhaustion, and altered intercellular communication, among others. Each requires a specific intervention. A comprehensive protocol addresses all of them. The TRIM trial, published in Aging Cell in 2019, is the most compelling human aging reversal evidence to date. 9 healthy men aged 51 to 65 followed a 9-month protocol combining growth hormone, DHEA, and metformin. Epigenetic clock analysis showed an average biological age reversal of 2.5 years. Immune system markers also improved significantly. The finding was described as unexpected even by the researchers and has since motivated larger replication trials. Exercise is the most consistently proven lifestyle intervention for biological age. A study comparing epigenetic ages of sedentary versus highly active older adults found that those who exercised consistently had biological ages 9 years younger on average than sedentary peers of the same chronological age. The mechanisms include mitochondrial biogenesis, telomere maintenance, reduced cellular senescence, and upregulation of autophagy, which clears cellular debris. Multiple lifestyle interventions have been shown to slow or partially reverse specific hallmarks of aging. Caloric restriction consistently reduces markers of cellular senescence and oxidative damage. Intermittent fasting triggers autophagy, the cellular cleaning process that removes damaged proteins and organelles. Resistance training maintains muscle stem cell activity. Cold exposure activates cold shock proteins that protect cellular integrity. Research shows this pattern is more consistent across populations than previously understood. The 12 hallmarks of aging each have lifestyle-responsive interventions. Understanding which intervention addresses which hallmark helps prioritize a protocol. You don't need to do everything at once, but you should know what each approach is actually targeting. Research shows this pattern is more consistent across populations than previously understood. Studies find these effects are measurable and reproducible across independent research groups. The evidence-based aging reversal framework operates across 4 domains simultaneously. Movement is your most powerful single intervention. It targets 6 of the 12 hallmarks. Nutrition, through caloric timing, quality, and specific compounds, addresses 4 more. Sleep is where epigenetic repair and hormonal regeneration occur. and stress management directly affects epigenetic clock speed. These 4 domains are not optional extras. They are the protocol. The timeline for biological age reversal through lifestyle is not instantaneous, but it's faster than most people expect. Research shows measurable improvements in epigenetic markers within 4 to 6 months of consistent intervention. The 9-month TIM trial produced 2.5 years of reversal. Studies on exercise and caloric restriction show epigenetic benefits accumulating continuously. There is no defined endpoint. The protocol is ongoing. Here is the evidence-based aging reversal protocol. Exercise: 4 to 5 sessions per week, including both HIIT and resistance training. Nutrition: plant-rich diet with adequate protein, a 12 to 16 hour fasting window, and caloric control to maintain lean body mass. Sleep: 7 to 9 hours with consistent timing. Stress: daily practices that measurably lower cortisol and raise heart rate variability. The aging reversal protocol is scalable. You don't need to implement everything at once. Research suggests prioritizing by impact. If you're sedentary, starting exercise has the highest single return. If you sleep poorly, optimizing that comes first. It's a prerequisite for most other interventions to work effectively. If you're already fit and sleeping well, adding caloric timing and targeted supplements becomes the high-leverage next tier. The science of aging reversal is no longer theoretical. Human trials have measured it. Epigenetic clocks have confirmed it. The hallmarks of aging give us targets. The lifestyle interventions give us tools. The protocol is not about living to 150. It's about ensuring that the years you live are spent in a body that functions at its best, not one that's biologically older than it needs to be. You don't control the year you were born. But according to the research, you have significant control over the biological age your body registers right now. That gap between chronological and biological age is the longevity opportunity, and it's larger than most people realize. Research shows this pattern is more consistent across populations than previously understood. Studies find these effects are measurable and reproducible across independent research groups.